But it said under finance that um, you should only issue stock as a last resort.
And we did issue stock last time, didn't we, in the first round?
We did, which is why I wanted, like, why I sent out the second email saying these are the changes we need to make, because we did issue and I didn't want to issue. So this round, I want to get rid of issuing stock. And secondly, I noticed that we lowered our dividend rate to 10 cents. Just from being in finance, following stock markets and things like that, I can tell you that when people are looking to buy into a company, that's what they're looking at, is the dividend rate. If we're not offering anything, why would anybody want to pay into us? And I mean, if you look at our stocks from last session, when I think we offered $1 or maybe even just 75 cents, I can't remember.
I think, I think it was 75 cents.
But they came, and like we had the highest stock out of everybody.
We did, yes.
So I think we need to up the dividend rate to keep it at 75 or add more to it.
I agree.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hey.
What's going on, Shabir?
Good. Hey, the results are awesome. I think I changed my mind. The concept. Whatever the concept I understand from our practice rounds and the real life experience. It's all gone now from round one results and the rehearsal results. We're doing great. I don't know what the software making. I have no clue.
So just to give you guys a little bit of a background on
now, I spent almost 4 hours today, I was looking at the numbers and, how that makes changes, but when you look at the real life experience, the forecast should match with your, production schedule, but I don't know how this is working. So I was looking at the NSAS numbers also, I think we need to look at the performer, the performance numbers. That's it.
Previously, I used to work for the United States Army, and I did communications for them. My job was finding computer systems, breaking them down, learning how they run, and learning how to rebuild them, and creating software for our units, okay?
Oh, okay.
So what I've done is every time I've gone in there, I've learned how to manipulate the system.
Oh, okay.
I'm not looking at the business aspect of it. I mean, I own my own company, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking at how this system reacts to what I put into it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've seen, now, my mindset wasn't different. I was looking at the business aspect, how can we make profit or, based on the forecast. But no, I'm so sorry, I don't know. I wasted your time maybe.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Too late,
That's okay. We're all learning here, Shabir. We're learning how to do it.
I know.
But that's interesting about you, Brittany. You learned how to manipulate the different systems.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I was Googling about this CAPSIM also, people put a lot of inputs, in feedbacks and comments, they're saying you need to do this, you need to do that, exactly Brittany said, manipulating the numbers, that will give you better results.
Yeah. Brittany, did you really stay up all night that one night that you mentioned you sent out that email?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, really?
So whenever I've been working in this system, I've been staying up till about 3 or 4 in the morning trying to manipulate it. And then I go to bed for a couple hours, and between 2 of my jobs, I'm usually up by 8 for a meeting with some of my clients and things like that. And then, of course, I have another class that I'm doing as well. So
right.
Okay.
I'm operating on 3 hours of sleep a day and
oh man,
a bunch of caffeine.
That's bad.
Yeah, I don't know how you're doing it, girl. I really don't.
You're working hard. Hey, are you graduating after this class?
Absolutely.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
about Bill?
Good.
Are you graduating, Bill?
Yeah. This is my last class, yes.
Oh, I have to take 3 more classes.
Oh, you got 3 more to go?
Yeah. 3
Okay.
more concentration. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
What's your major concentration, Bill?
Business intelligence and analytics management.
Oh, okay. Brittany, I know finance maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. And what kind of GPA did you say you had, Brittany?
I have a 3.94.
On 3 hours of sleep a night? Girl, I don't know how you do it.
With work, 2 works, I don't
I
know.
know it. I know it.
I'm sleeping like maybe 5 to 6 hours, but sometimes I feel, it's not enough.
I'm lucky to get 6 hours of sleep a night, let me tell you. So Brittany, you think the R&D numbers, though, should be lowered a little bit?
Yes, because so right now, the way that NZA had it set up was that we were at 900 and something.
Yeah.
And 1 million is our cap. And if we're already up to our cap, I mean, that's
Right.
not doing the company any good.
No, it's not. You're right.
Hey guys, I'm in that official capstone
Hi.
decision there for round 2. I don't see any
Yeah,
numbers.
Hi, I'm on. I'm so sorry.
that's okay.
Okay, I'm going
How
to
is everyone?
And
Hi.
We're doing good. How are you? Hey, Enzo, we just had a quick conversation. Is this your last course as well?
What?
Is this your last course? Are you graduating?
Oh
after
yeah.
this?
I think it's supposed to. I mean, from my understanding, it should be everyone's last course, right? The capstone is the
except me.
last course,
I had to
No,
take
or no?
no, I talked to
Really?
I talked to the student advising team because I asked them, hey, I'm in my last session, I need to schedule my capstone for my last course. And she said, as long as you take it in the last semester. So
Oh, really?
you can
Okay.
take the capstone in your first session and then still have one class after in your next session. It just has to be in
Got
the
it.
semester.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yes, it is my last, and I am so excited.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
That's except me, I had to take 3 more classes.
Oh. I've been
That's gonna
going
be
at
rough.
this for 4 years. Actually, I've been taking 3 classes per calendar year because I'm employed by DeVry Education Group. So
Oh.
honestly, I haven't had to pay for anything, which
Oh,
is
nice.
awesome. That's why I've taken my time, and
Yeah.
so it's awesome.
Nice.
But I'm thinking about going for a graduate certificate after this. I'm not sure which one though, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, just to
Sweet.
fill my time, I guess. Why not? If it's paid for,
Yeah.
know?
Sure,
Heck
you're
yeah.
investing a little bit of time, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Enza, did you save those numbers that you sent, that email you sent out to all of us earlier today? Thank you. Did you save all that information on there?
yes, it
Because
should be saved as a draft.
Okay, that's why we don't see it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went into both sections and the information is completely different.
What?
Yes. So watch this. Okay, let me see. Where do I go? Dashboard. So I went in there to see if changes had been made or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
no record of any changes.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
boy.
I go here. See,
I'm glad I copied it.
right now it didn't even ask me if I wanted to go into the draft or the official decision.
Oh.
It should ask you that, right, Brittany?
Well, hold on. So I go to exit because I did this earlier and it did the same thing. And then when I go in the second time, it should ask me if I want to go into see.
Okay.
Oh.
I did get this every time I logged, well, after I had saved and then I went back in, I did get the continue draft decisions, and I always went to the top one. I didn't go to the bottom one.
So if you look,
Okay.
the official decision was last saved March 15th, and then the draft decision was last saved March 16th. So
That's
this
me.
first, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to
Okay.
this one, but there was nothing like somebody
What?
or there was nothing. Look, 49.1. Like
I did not do that.
I didn't
I
do
did
it.
not do that. You can go back, Brittany. Can you go to the dashboard, and then you can see who the last person was that went in?
I went to the decision audit, and there's nobody went in.
Can you go back up, please, and go to round 2? Go back to the dashboard, and then let me see. I just want to see if there's a different way. Okay, then click on Sean. No, I think he went in though. It could be because it doesn't show me as going in and saving. I think if someone goes in there and saves, then it won't show up here. But if we went ahead and submitted the unofficial decision, then it would show up here. Does that make sense?
So no,
So
like
it could be,
so round one, you went in and you saved all decisions on March 14th on round one. I went in. So see, this is when we committed to these.
right.
Right. Yeah.
So even if you don't change all, it says the decisions upload. That wouldn't be all. It would be R&D, or it would be whatever you.
That I hadn't changed anything, by the way, because I know that I didn't. I just went in there just to like double check to see if everything was the same from what we spoke about, because I wasn't about to change anything. And good job, team. We were in first place. I'm so proud of everyone. For Brittany,
nice.
I mean, seriously, you did an awesome job because you came up with the entire plan. So
kudos goes out to all of you guys. This is great. This is nice. Very nice.
Okay, so what we can do is we can go through and I will pull up that email.
Yeah, I didn't write anything down.
That numbers looks good, like whatever ends as
and I was looking at the, I kept my eye on the contribution budget and then what our final numbers were, and then the balance scorecard. So I didn't see any reds. I'm like, this looks good to me. We'll see. Where is it? Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, there they are. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
So I made very little changes. If you want to pull up the Courier when you get a chance, because I seriously just changed it by a 0.1 or 0.2. Like a 0.1 increase or a 0.2 decrease, 1 or 2 decrease. I really, really didn't change just because I thought that we were in such a good place. And as I increased it according to that conditions report, then the R&D cost, it exploded. So I'm like, this is crazy. So that's what I just did. I just did it by 0.1, 0.2.
So the whole thing is, so whenever I was doing it the last round, anyone that I was okay with kind of where they were, what we weren't going to focus on this round, all I did was up or lower the liability of it, just so that way it lowered our cost. That's the only massive concern I have, is because we are right at 1 million, and
yeah.
The MTBF I did not change for Able and Acre because on the Courier it was the least important for the customer. So I didn't change them.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I got to text someone. Okay, so which ones do you think, after reading the Courier, do you think we should focus on high strung?
I myself, I'm not sure. I think we should stick with 2 and keep them, because when it comes to our final presentation, we're going to have to explain why we jumped from, let's say, Able, Acre, and Agape, and then the next week we changed it to Adam and Aft. So I think we need to stick with maybe 2, concentrate on those the entire session. But that's just me. That's some advice that I was given about our segments.
And so you're saying every round we'll change our focus, or?
No, every round we keep our focus.
The same product,
the same, right? Or up to you which ones. When we last week when we got started, it was Able, Acre, and Agape, and then this week I think it was Adam and Aft. We should just stick with the same ones every week.
I think
that's my opinion. What do you guys think?
All right.
I think that's good advice. I think we should stick with Able and Acre, you guys.
Because we're going to have a big presentation and paper at the end of the session, and we're going to have to explain every move we made and why we made these moves.
Right.
Our explanation would be why we moved from product to product is because of customer focus. So obviously, like last session, so this last round we had, the reason we focused on Atom was because it was such a high seller among customers. I mean, they really loved the Atom. They loved everything about it. They bought it out. It sold buku, like it was just a good product. So that's why we focused on that, to bring our consumers what they were asking for. And then, of course, as time changes, I mean, the courier will let us know, like, hey, your customers aren't liking Atom anymore. They're actually starting to like Acre now. At which point, our business would then start focusing on Acre and saying, okay, now our customers want this, and we changed this about it to more align with what our customers wanted and requested. But I just feel like if we're only focusing on 2 for the entire 8 years, I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, 8 years. That's right.
Then
I think maybe based on the performance, we may need change the product a little bit. Whatever the product.
Well, then we can explain that in the in our presentation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's totally fine with me. I just as long as we can explain it and articulate it, then I'm good.
Hey, what would be the?
I just want to be. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What would be our criteria to select our product, like every week, to focus on, like the low performer, or what would be our criteria to select the products?
You mean like what are we focusing on?
Yeah, like let's say this week we are focusing on Afton, Atom. The next week we are deciding, okay, so we need to pick another one. Then what would be our criteria? Like
what I did what was technically last year. Was I looked at the courier and I looked at what performed well, what made us money, like Team A, what made us money. And the reason I put more focus and more money and time into those products was because they made us money. So obviously, like if we I don't even remember. I think we focused a little on Atom last time. So if we put the money into that, and then like this time the courier comes out and Atom's all the way down at the bottom, obviously we wouldn't want to put that much more into Atom.
Very true.
Didn't make us money. I mean, why would you put money into something that's not making us money?
Yeah, you don't want to put money into a loser, no.
Okay, all right, got it.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so what kind of numbers do we want to put in here for R&D?
I think we'll start with the number NSA sent out earlier.
And then we can just go from there and play with them.
Yeah.
Just enter all the numbers, all sections, then we'll come back and we'll play the numbers, whether it improves our overall score or not.
I'm taking it away. And give it to Joey. Shut my door.
Those are number, right?
Yeah, those are right. Okay. So let's go to the courier and look at Able. Yeah, so let's see. We were at the top. Phenomenal. So our performance was 5.3, our size was 14.5, and then our MTBF 17,500. So because the reliability is the least important to them, I think we should leave our reliability at that same number. As you can see, I just went up 1 point for performance and then went down 2 points for size. So I really think that we should stay around that, because you can see that we did so well with those numbers. You know, I know we should be going up in performance and then down in size. So I went up just a tad bit more, and then I changed and I brought it back down because the R&D cost was changed quite a bit.
So what
Okay.
if we up it more to align more with this, the 5.7, and then take away from the other ones that didn't perform well and bring their costs down to compensate for that cost?
That's not a bad idea.
We can do that. However, it's not extremely important to the customer. Do you see? Because it's on the third, because it's number 3, the ideal position is not extremely important to the customer. So I think we should work on age and then, of course, price on the next page.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
But
is there any way we can
whatever
lower,
you guys think.
is there any way
I
we
mean,
can
play
lower
with the
the
numbers.
a little bit, maybe like 800 or something? It's close to $1 million.
What to 800?
Like the total R&D cost.
So
Well,
that's
that's we're going to try to do.
that's what we're going to pick out of the 5 products we have. We're going to pick a couple, and then the rest are going to get lowered completely down.
Okay. All right.
So let's just go through. So we know Able performed really, really well. Acre did not. Acre was pretty much bottom of the list. It did sell out though.
Yeah.
I was reading on the information sheet under week 3 that you do not want your product to sell out. You actually want to have inventory on hand left over every year.
Yes. Yes. If nothing else, just at least one product. You got to have at least one product in inventory at the end of the year.
So obviously Acre was a low one. Adam was a top performer. And Aft was okay. And Agape was a top performer. So maybe if we lower Acre completely down from the 238, maybe. Where's Acre?
So then we'll put more money on Agape, or Agape was the
Excuse
best
me.
one.
Bless you.
Thanks.
We'll put more so Adam was a top performer, and I think Agape was the other top performer. Yeah.
25%.
Able, Adam, and Agape were top performers.
Okay.
So I just think that Aft we can lower just a little bit maybe, and then Acre of course can be substantially lowered from the 238, and that would give us a ton of money.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Brittany, are you recording this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and you'll send out a recording of it?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm sorry, guys, but I got to go. So, but thanks again, guys, and I'll review the video when it's all done, when I'm all done.
All right.
All right, I'll see you guys next meeting on
Okay,
Tuesday.
sounds good.
Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so Acre, let's see, performance idea was 2.2 and 17.8, and we were at 3.0 and 17. So maybe if we kept this at 3.0, price and age were their top priorities anyways. And this was 17. MTVF was 1200, and we had MTVF of 1500. So that's
Wow.
yeah.
That's
And that's closer to the ideal age too, which is a main thing for them.
Okay.
Good.
So
That's close to 7. Okay.
yeah, it's as close as you're gonna get to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so that takes care of Acre. Adam was a top performer, but Aft was not. Which is it was almost a top performer, but not quite. So let's see, it was 9.4, 9.5, 15.7. They were really focusing on the reliability, which is we are right there with that. 15.3 was theirs. Keep this at 15.5 and 10.4. We were at 25. Calculate. Didn't save us a lot of money, so let's try. That brought it back up. So we had it at 2,500, 15.5, and 9 point.
I think that went up a little bit.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Still $40. Something's not right here. We had it at 9. Oh, it was 2,600. That's why, duh. So
And down.
saves us a little bit there, not a whole lot. So are we okay with the 704? Or are you guys?
I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
Let's see how much damage we just did. Oh, we haven't changed anything else in the core. That's duh.
I think let's enter all the numbers, then come back and play with it.
That was my fault, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so.
Hey, Enza, I have a question. So you reduced the dollar there. Like, how about reducing like 50 cents? I'm just asking.
We can reduce it 50 cents. I mean,
that'll keep our contribution margin high a little bit.
Well, the contribution margins, if you go to the page, go to production on the email that I sent Brittany, the production margins were all over 30%.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that one, 40.6. Which is pretty proud of it.
Yeah, that's what we want, especially because we're going to focus on Adam because they were such
a so they were all over 30%. So if you want to change them, cool by me.
No, like later. Once
by 50 cents. Yeah.
Oh, did you change any of this?
No, I did not.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I don't have this.
That's what promo I did not touch, and sales budget I didn't touch. I only did the price and then the forecast.
Okay.
And with the forecast, what I did is I just increased it by, I think for Adam and Aft. No, Adam, what were the top two? Adam and Acre? No. Able and Acre. I think it was just by 1,000, and then the bottom three, I think I changed it by 100, and then 50, and then 50. So, but no, I didn't change the promo budget or the sales budget.
Okay, well, we'll go back through and do that. Let me just get this information in there. 18, 14, 9, 6, 6, 4, 5, 3. Human resources. 580. Calculate. 200. Okay, so I think I did everything. Okay, so we're at 68 and
Oh, that's good.
135.5.
How about our emergency law contribution margin?
Emergency is 20 out of 20. Contributions 2.9 out of 5.0. Plant utilization.
Utilization 5.
So
How about that working capital, like a 0?
yeah,
Your current assets minus current liabilities.
we'll have to work through that as we go through this. So we're happy with R&D, right? I mean, that's pretty good. 704.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then go to marketing. Come on. Okay. So let's go here and work on this aspect of it.
Wait, can you go back? Did you change the prices at all, or are they the same?
I thought I changed them. I changed them to what this was. I didn't change any of
Oh,
it.
you did. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
what I did is I went through and I entered all the numbers that were on here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we can go back. So that way we have like a baseline, you know, since
Yeah.
the reason the system was just
Mm-hmm.
janky. Okay. This system is being crazy slow, guys.
You know, what's interesting is on the screen, what you're showing us, it's 1900. But when I was in the system, it was 2000
Really?
for the promo budget. Yeah. And the same with the sales budget. The sales budget was a different number. The sales budget was, according to what I had, 2880, not 2475. And I hadn't made any changes to this area. So that's really interesting that it's different. Oh, there's a 2880. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. It is 2000.
But and then the 2640 is correct, the 2400, the 2040, 2040. However, the top, that's different. The 1580 should be 1600. The next should be 2000. The next should be 1550. And then the last one is 1000.
Yep.
So
that's what I'm seeing here on my screen.
Okay, so let's go through. Traditional, low, high, performance, and size. We have good, poor, good,
Fair.
poor, fair. And then we have good, fair, poor. Good, fair, poor. And then we have poor, fair, good. Poor, fair, good. And then we have poor, fair, good. And we have fair, good, fair. Okay, are we all in agreement that pours should get $0?
yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will go through here and write Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me finish my spreadsheet. Able, Acre, Adam, Taft, and Guthrie. Okay, so poor is 0. Oh, it'd probably help if I do a 0 instead of an O. There, and then good. 0, and then 4 there, good. 4, 4 there, good. 4. Okay. Now on the fares and goods, what do you think our allocation should be? And remember that we need to stay close to that 2.53 mil spending and marketing, because remember last segment we spent, I can't even remember how much, but the whole thing was that depending on how much you spent, it dropped by 33% every year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we need to make sure we keep our marketing costs up as high as we can without diminishing costs.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember like after 40% or 60%, it will start diminishing.
trying to find, isn't that our marketing page or something?
Maybe.
Maybe it's just per department. Oh, I guess it is. Okay, so we spent 3 mil on the sales budget and 2 mil on the promo budget on Able. So do we want to make, because remember the last time we did this in the other round where it was not competition, practice, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
we realized that the 500 wasn't enough, right?
No.
Was that something that we realized?
I don't remember. Can we go back? I think there was maybe email or something.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So,
And it wasn't round 1, it was the practice round. So that would have been,
Yeah, round 2, I think, practice rehearsal.
when did we do it? Round 2 input?
Yep.
Or final decisions? No.
Last Thursday.
Okay, not that. Markets.
competition. Where is the round 3 email?
When was March 11th? I have round 2 input from March 11th, and it said that for Able, the promo budget was 1,100 and the sales budget was 2,283.
Did I send that to you?
Yes. Yeah, this is from you, and this is dated March 11th.
Saturday?
Um,
Yeah, Saturday was our round 3. Yep.
So this
was Saturday, March 11th?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Mm-hmm.
So let me pull this up. And this was the round 2 input, right?
Uh-huh.
Of course, it's going to be blurry because. Okay, so let me see. Round 3 link. Yeah, I think we marked it up because, right? Because in the other round, we weren't doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the round one. So it would have. We have way too many emails, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my goodness. So for some reason, that's all I can find is about round 2 input. But I could have swore I sent out round 3 screenshots.
I think this may be round 3, so your title may be round 2, you know, but so just read the email.
See, and I went into round 3 and changed every department, so everything so far looks good. This evening, our meeting, it should not take almost 3 hours since most of the work has been done. Please take note, changes do not change in the system. Maybe this was round 3.
Yeah, it looks like this is round 3.
Okay, so bottom line is we need to up these. So sales budget was at 2.2, 1.1 for promo. So let's go here and let's just mess with this for a little bit. So 1.1 is what we did, but I want to say when that it was. What were we going to say?
Final decisions. What was the 10th? Was the 10th Friday?
10th Friday, yep.
8, 9, 10. Okay, never mind. I found the round 2.
Okay.
And it was different. So the email that you're looking at is the correct one.
Okay.
Yeah, because the promo budget for round 2 was $1,400 and $2,715 was a sales budget. So yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I just want to verify.
So what do we want to make good and fair price wise? Do we want to make good 5 or 6?
Let's start with the 5.
And then make fair 400?
Yeah, 400 or 450.
Of course, we all know that trade shows, the max you could do is
300.
Yeah, and I think even up here, you get into max loads. This is good. This is good. There. This is good. This is good. This is fair. And that's add. What is that? 1, 2, 3. That's fair. And then it's good. Good. And then email is poor, fair, good, good. And then fair. Good, fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And then when we look over here, this should tell you. So let's go through this and do outside, inside, and distributors. And it's low, medium, high. Medium, low, high. Medium, low, medium, high, low, high, medium, low. Okay. So we established that we will do a 10 for highs.
Mm-hmm.
Mediums, maybe an 8.
Yep.
And lows, maybe a 6.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so it is 6, 8, 10. Sorry, guys. That was 8, and that is 2, 8, 6, 8, 10, 10. Okay. Now our time allocation. We were focusing this time on Abel, Adam, and Agape, or Adam and Agape, or Abel, Adam.
We said like Adam and Aft. Or, I don't know. So what you said before?
Aft we're not
Um,
focusing on because it performed slightly lower,
Okay.
right?
Brittany, you said Adam was our strongest.
Adam was so Abel, Adam, and Agape both were all three of those were. Abel was top.
Agape was second one. I think.
Adam was top,
Agape was.
and Agape was top.
Okay, so then let's focus on those 3. So maybe.
Agape and Abel.
Maybe 22, 20, 22, 20, and then 22. What is that under to be?
So you said starting with Abel, what?
Maybe 22 or
Lowering or keeping the same number? It's one of the high performer.
oh, that's too much. Maybe 25.
Yeah, Abel 25 and Agape 25.
And maybe make this 15. How does that look?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see how much we changed that scorecard, because that was a lot. 9.2.
That improved a little bit. Oh, and up a little bit.
Good.
Okay, good decision. So are we good with this so far?
Mm-hmm.
So we can move on to production.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check. Oh, wow.
Contribution margins. Sorry, guys. So this is 1,800, 14,966. So do we want to change our production levels and lower them to what we actually need?
Normally we'll subtract the inventory on hand, but based on our results from round 1, I don't know, we want to keep like units close to unit sales forecast. What do you guys think?
What did we have?
For the last round,
Mm-hmm.
is that going to be in our courier?
Yeah. Oh, no, it won't. It'll just show the units sold. It won't show what our forecast was.
That's
So that would be in, no, not that. What did I have?
I think go to page 10. Market share, potential market share. So for able 21.5 and traditional and high and size 2.2.
Okay, this is what you had. You had 1800, 1400, 550, 500, and 500. So I think staying closest to the production after adjustment is what we should be doing. Is that what you said, Shabir?
Enza, one thing, like whenever you enter the number there, production schedule, the system will recalculate, and that's how the production after adjustment number is coming up. Let's see, 1850, the first one, change it and recalculate it. You will see that number will go up.
You said 1850?
Yep, that'll recalculate it. See, now it went up. So it's based on our production schedule. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we need to stay close to our forecast. That close to our forecast, like we have inventory on hand also.
Shouldn't it be the 1900 minus 92 is what our forecast should be?
Yeah, so normally what we do, our forecast, 10% of our forecast minus the inventory on hand. That's going to be our production schedule.
So can somebody do those calculations real quick?
It's 1830.
Yeah, I'll do the calculation.
You said it's 18 what?
1808. So 1800. Right?
Yeah, around it 1810 or 1800, Brittany.
So we'll just do 1800.
The next one is 1700 minus 0 is 1700.
No, you need to add a 10% also, Enza. Let's see, 1870, that's what I'm getting. Like we need to forecast 10% or more to accommodate the short-term market change.
Just remember, like we're not putting a whole lot into acres, so it may not sell as big.
So you're saying like we're going to stay close to forecast. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, bring it back down then to 1400.
Maybe like 1650, I don't know, like 1600 or something. But we don't have any inventory on hand, there's zero.
Because we sold out, I believe.
Yeah, so like maybe keep it up to 1700 and see, like recalculate it, how that's going to affect our overall score.
So it sold out,
yeah.
It was a low performer, but it sold out.
Yeah. I think maybe keep it like 1700.
So you're saying 1700?
Yeah, close to our forecast.
Okay.
That's, I think, is a little bit higher because we have 650 as a forecast and 316 in our inventory on hand. So
bring it down probably to 500.
Let's see, 600. I would say 400.
What did we?
Now remember that Adam's one of the ones we put a lot of money into. So
you want to stay close to a forecast?
Yeah, so I think the 500 would be good in the sense that.
So, hey, guys, we need to look at the first shift capacity also. Remember, like a planned utilization?
Yes, and
so that's going to affect our planned utilization score. So now.
So once we get done with doing the production schedule, I'll go down and play with our capacity and our automation.
Okay, all right. I think as of now like the acre, we need to buy some capacity there because our capacity is only 1400 and we are producing like 1700. That's our schedule.
Okay, so on the aft 600, are we wanting to lower our production schedule a little bit? Because we have 151 on hand and we're not putting a whole lot of money into aft. So
How much
Maybe
we
to
have?
500.
151. Yeah, maybe 509. So let's put 500 there.
and then maybe keep Agape at 550 or 600. We'll just do the 600 because that's their production capacity.
I would say lower to 550.
Okay. Okay, so now we're asking for 1832 and there's 1800.
I think, can you recalculate it? That will change, I think.
Duh. Sorry, guys.
See,
So we're asking for 1782
we
and
have the capacity there.
okay.
So, but for acre, I think we need to add 300. We need to buy capacity there, 300. Or
Now, I have a question.
Mhm.
Look at the second shift production for acre. It's at 21.4%. And then the contribution margin is different as well.
so if we use a second shift, then our production cost will increase like 50%. You know, that's overtime.
So just watch this. So that
That didn't affect, I think, anything.
yeah.
Can you go back to marketing for a minute, please?
Yeah. Which
I just want to see, yeah, pricing and forecast. Oh, it's because of that. 16, 2640. I was just looking at acre, and because I have on my side, the contribution margin was 33.9, and the price is the same, and the forecast is the same. However, because we changed the promo budget and the sales budget, that brought our contribution margin down.
Yeah, because we're eating up that cost.
Yeah.
Instead
Okay.
Instead of rate, so the only way to fix that would be to raise the price on the consumer because that would put more of our cost onto them.
Yeah, that will affect our sales.
For acre, it was 1,600, and then yeah, 1,600 for the promo budget, and the sales budget was 2,640. So we had more for the sales budget. Oh, but we're not concentrating on acre, right? We're concentrating on Able, Adam, and Agape.
Right.
Okay. Okay. He'll go back.
Did you want to raise the price a little bit to affect the contribution margin some?
Well, how were we with price?
So the ideal price is $14.50 to $24.50, and we're at.
And what were we at? We were at 24. 24.
Mm-hmm. So maybe bump it up to 23, so they're still getting a discount on it, but at the same time, we're not eating price.
Yep, 23. Or maybe we can even go up to 23.50, you know, because last year it was 24.
Let's just see how the 23 affects our decisions, you know. So that's good, right? I mean,
yeah.
And maybe if we lower this to our production of 1,400.
Yeah, I think.
Just to make it happy. And then at that rate, we can make this back down to 0.
Looks good.
No, that's good.
Perfect.
Okay, can we save this?
Absolutely.
So we don't, and I know we have like a half an hour.
Yeah.
Or meeting.
But I think we're in a good spot right now. Yeah. So just because we have really 2 more sections.
Contribution margin.
Plant utilization, that's what it is.
Oh, that came to 0 now. That's not good.
Yeah, so this is
I
9.
think, Brittany, from our last round results, we need to keep very close to our forecast, I think, and for shift capacity.
So this is how it wavers. So this is what I was trying to explain. So whenever we're saying we're gonna make 495, right? We have a capacity for 900 here. So we have two options. You can sell the excess, we'll say 500, which will level out your plant utilization. Or you can bump up your production to be what you need it to, like over what you need it to be, which means that you'll have an excess of inventory if it doesn't sell.
Okay, which option will improve our score? Like selling or?
Either way, when I was playing with it the other day and I got the 70.4 was when I sold our capacity that we weren't using.
Okay, let's try that then.
How do you feel, Enza?
I think we should increase the production schedule.
Okay.
Close to forecast.
Yeah.
Close to forecast?
Or no, close to the first shift capacity.
Yeah. Got 6.
And then the plant utilization is probably different now.
Yeah, maybe 5.
When I was playing with this earlier, there was plant utilization was a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So
Okay, awesome.
Just so you guys know, it would still be 5 out of 5 if you sold your capacity. And on that same note, you're making money from selling your capacity, so finance ends up a little bit better on that side.
You're making or saving money? Saving, I think.
You're making it because you're selling that capacity. So that's money that you're not giving away because you're not paying for the workers, you're not paying for the equipment. I mean, it's so it looks better on your finance sheets.
Hey guys, I have one more question. So like, how about depreciation? You know, like every year your asset value will depreciate at a certain level. So now we need to increase the automation because we didn't change last time. So that's a planned automation, you know, like equipment modification or.
Do we have to change it?
I know, I'm just asking because last year we didn't make any changes and this year also.
If you look at second shift production 1%, I think if we make this a 5, I think that takes that away.
Okay, all right.
Like let's just try that just to see. But it's gonna cost us money.
Okay.
It didn't take it away. So 900.
Let's look at the scorecard.
Oh, we're bringing this up, guys.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Shabir, is that your kids in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many do you have?
I have 2.
2? Yeah. I have 3. And they keep on coming in bothering me.
I closed my door, you know, but still.
Yeah. Oh no. That means come on in, right?
Yeah, they're knocking the door now.
Are we good with this?
Yeah, we're good.
Let's go to
human resources was good because we're at the 102%.
I did change that, and I'm surprised. Oh, you went in and added it? Yeah. Okay.
Did
Cool.
you see if we could lower this number that we were spending and it not affect this as much?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Just because, I mean, that's a lot of money, and I just want to see if how badly it kills us to not spend. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that came down a little bit. Productivity index.
3,000.
Same.
Well, let's look at to see what the information is under recruiting spending, and then check our balance scorecard.
Can go up to 5,000, I think.
But so don't hit 5,000 because after 5,000, there's no money. Like
Mm-hmm.
No benefit.
Yeah, I think 3,500 is fine. Let's check the balance scorecard.
If I remember correctly, this needed to be 102.
Yeah, 102.6.
So that's going to affect our balance scorecard in the sense that
102.6.
our workers aren't happy. Where is
Okay.
it's somewhere like employee turnover. Oh, right.
Right
here, employee
okay.
productivity. So we got a 6.4 out of 7. So we changed that. So right now it's at 69.2. So if we change this back to the 40, let's do
4,000.
4,500. And then we go, let's try 4,000, see if it just gives us an even 2. Isn't that stupid?
Mm-hmm. Maybe for 4,250.
Stop it. Okay, so then you can go to balance scorecard, and we get a 7 out of 7.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, can you save it, Brittany? You didn't save it up. Okay.
And then go to decisions.
Actually, what number did you enter?
I'm sorry for what?
Was it 4,250?
It was
Or
42.
it was, okay, cool,
Yes.
good.
So finance. So when I read the week 3 review under the course shell, you know, it said issuing stock should be your last resort for money.
Okay.
So that's one of the changes I was trying to push on our last round after we made the decisions, was getting this down to 0.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do that real quick just to see how it affects us. Okay. And then my only second concern with the dividend per share was the last time we were giving out
75 cents or something, 0.75.
I believe so. Where is that information?
The dividend was 0.50, I think. See, same page. Stock market summary, go to right. EPS and dividend, the next one, next line.
Yeah, we were given 50 cents.
Yeah, 50
So we
cents.
either need to keep 50 cents or we need to bump it up to 75, because whenever people are trying to buy into our company and we have sold our stocks, because people obviously bought in this round, I mean, you see, like, we shot up above everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So 75 maybe.
That's
Yeah.
based on what people are. So whenever you're looking at a company, you're looking at what they can give you in return. And if it's only 10 cents compared to the 50 cents
Yeah.
last year, they're going to be like, screw that, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you increase 25, you know, that stock will be attractive.
Okay. Now to give us money, we can put this to 0, so that way it's a little bit extra in our pockets.
Okay.
We don't have to retire stock. I mean, we're doing okay. And it's not killing us. I mean, so.
How about retire long-term debt?
So that's at 200. So let me just go down. So let me see something real quick just to play with this system. 5.1, 5.2. So make this 1. I don't know how this affects our our current debt, but because long-term debt shouldn't have anything to do with
And you want to change it to 100 or 1,000?
That's 1 million.
1 million, okay.
So lower our current debt. So let me see where we are on our performance. We're at 72, guys. Look at us.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. Oh, 32.6.
Let's see what else we can. Oh, wait, that was the wrong thing. Sorry. see. Maybe we can make this 5. That's 71. So what were we just at?
I think we're at 72.
And then so we dropped down by doing the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go to finance and let's make this back to 1. No. Maybe let's just play with it. And for some reason, this said make this your last resort on the thing, but I know when I've been playing in this system, it's been giving us points for issuing stock. You know? So let's
As it changes, as you've made changes, the earnings per share went up.
Yeah.
Oh, and now I'm back down
So yeah, so let's make that
because of.
back to 0 then.
There.
So I think again that's depending upon how much you are spending your R&D, investment. So
So are we okay with this? I mean, do you guys have any objections?
I'm totally okay with it.
Let me look at a couple more things because this is a lot of stuff that I've been looking at. So we're not in the red over here, so that's good. So turnover 6.2, 1.2. Our leverage is pretty bad, but 56.49. Okay, and then cash flow, dividends paid out, retired loan debt, net cash from financial expense, 23, inventory, depreciation write-offs. Okay. Okay, everything looks really good, guys. Depreciation pretty high. I don't really know how to lower that. I don't know if it's an automatic expense.
that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe we need to increase the automation a little bit high.
We did increase automation on we increased automation on Atom because that's, we put a lot of money into Atom. So maybe I'm saying increase automation on like Able instead. Because we can't really afford much. So maybe if we lowered Atom back down to 0 or back down to 4 and then up to this one.
Okay. That'd be the same, I think. Again, I treat that. Okay, let's try.
Oh, not 50.
Ooh, that's more money there. Investment 7,200.
It's because it's a higher production, like it's a higher, so let's go back to, what was that, our balance sheet? So it increased, didn't it? Or did it decrease?
I think a little bit decreased.
So
It was somewhere around 54,000. Yeah.
how this affects 74.9, guys.
Good.
Woo.
How about the overall score? Oh yeah, that went up a little bit.
So are we okay with this? Like, is everybody good?
I'm okay with that. Hey, how about
Yeah.
see loan again? Just checking.
The loan,
Yes.
20 for 20.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So I'm going to update official. I'm going to check this to go for decisions and save.
Yep. Cool.
Sweet. I will make screenshots of this and I will share it to
Save it.
everyone.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
So we are meeting next Tuesday again, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Tuesday, yes. Thursday I cannot. I'm going to be out of town
Okay.
on Thursday, but on Tuesday I can.
Okay. You want to reschedule the meeting, Thursday's meeting?
I could do it on Friday, and I could do it on Saturday, and I could do it on Sunday, but Thursday I cannot. Friday, actually, Friday's could be hard.
All right. I think Brittany is busy on weekends. I think Saturdays. So
Saturday.
maybe we do like a move to Friday.
Yeah.
So let's meet on Tuesday, then we can.
And then decide from there. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll decide on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm definitely good at 7 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Me too.